Hello friends, welcome to Programming Concepts. My name is Amit and this is part 17 of our What's New in .NET 7 and C# 11 series. In today's video, we will cover another new feature introduced in C# 11 called Auto Default Struct. If you want to learn .NET Core from scratch, you can watch our dedicated playlist created for that purpose. I will share the link in the description. First, let's read the definition from Microsoft. The C# compiler ensures that all fields of a struct type are initialized to their default values as a part of executing a constructor. This change means any field or auto property not initialized by a constructor is automatically initialized by the compiler. Structs, where the constructor doesn't explicitly assign all fields, now compile and any fields not explicitly initialized are set to their default values. If you don't get this definition yet, don't worry. It's extremely simple. Let's see it practically. Let's go to Visual Studio. I have already created an application in .NET 6 and I also created a sample class called employee for demo purposes. Let me just change its type from class to struct. Now, I will quickly create a couple of properties. So type prop and press tab to autocomplete an integer property for ID. Then type prop and press tab to create a string property for name. Next, let's create a constructor. So type ctor and press tab to auto-generate it. Let's pass a parameter string name and assign it to local property name. Now we have an error and the error is auto implemented property employee.id must be fully assigned before control is returned to the caller. Consider updating to language version 11.0 to auto default the property. So with C#10 we had to assign every field. But with C# 11, the compiler will assign the default value for a given type. In our case, it's integer and its default value is 0. Let me quickly change the target framework to .NET 7. Now let's call this class from program.cs. So where employee is equal to new employee. Employee.name, let's say Alex. Console.writeLine, dollar, then within curly braces, employee.id, and space within curly braces, employee.name. Let's run the program. As you can see, the ID of the employee is set to 0 by the compiler, since 0 is the default value for an integer. Now, if I don't want to pass the name as well, that will also work. Let me quickly modify the constructor to remove the name parameter. And I will remove the name assignment from program.cs class. After that, let's run the program again. This time we have an empty string as the default value for name because the default value of a string is blank. Simple, extremely simple. Now, there are two main advantages of this feature I can guess. First is performance. So auto default struct avoids unnecessary memory allocation. Second is simplicity. There is no need to manually initialize value for every entity. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments. Thank you for watching.